Glacier Park is continuing to set attendance records, and it doesn't look like that's going to slow down anytime soon. But with the growth, of course, brings concerns about how to contain it and manage it. We spoke with the higher-ups at Glacier for this week's Face the State to see what they're doing to make visitor experiences as pleasant as possible this summer. KPAX's Dawn Fisher has our story.
Growth is usually a good thing, but it can bring drawbacks. At Glacier National Park, officials are trying to find new ways to keep it under control. The park set records last year with over 3.3 million visitors. Even one of the worst fire seasons in the state's history wasn't enough to stop it from beating the park's previous record, set only the year before, at just over 2.9 million visitors. Tourism Executive Director Racine Freedy says the power of social media has helped as a tool to keep visitors informed on current conditions and possible delays.
Our visitors, for the most part, are not seeing any negative impacts from this. Again, it's all about managing expectations, and when you're talking to them and warning them about some of the things they need to look for, they anticipate that and they work that into their trip.
Park Superintendent Jeff Mao says the park has explored many possibilities to help address park overcrowding, including a reservation system for smaller areas of the park that were constantly at capacity last year.
We won't do a system-wide or park-wide reservation system. I really think we'll look at sort of reservations at those congestion areas. You know, that's not something we could do at Bowman Lakes, not something we could do at Logan Pass, but we could sort of experiment with that. And like our campgrounds, half of it's by reservation, half of it's first come, first served, trying to find that right balance.
Mao says the shuttle service the park offers now has been a huge hit with guests and is often asked if they would consider going to a shuttle-only system for popular areas like going to the Sun Road. But he adds a study that the park did shows that adding that would be difficult on through roads like going to the Sun.
Shuttle systems work great if it's one way in, one way out. Our current shuttle system is really pretty maxed out just in terms of ridership. You know, our ability to add shuttles to it, there's the whole issue of the cost of operation, cost of ownership. It really makes it pretty difficult for us to just add buses and think we're going to fix the problem.
Freedy says when it comes to traveling to a popular spot like Glacier, planning is everything, and encourages anyone who plans to visit this year to stay informed.
We're so proud of Glacier National Park, but we really want people to think ahead. We want them to pay attention to what's going on and do your research. But we as locals want to enjoy it just as much as our visitors.
And they're expecting another big year, already setting a monthly attendance record just this May. Dawn Fisher, MTN News.
To see the full interview, join us on Face the State this Sunday, July 1st. We're going to take a whole look into all things Glacier Park, and that program airs at 6:30 and 9:30 in the morning right here on KPAX.